Credit cards are now an essential component of modern digital transactions. The card services have greatly simplified online shopping and large payments. Among these advantages, people still have a concern about credit theft. You can face a more significant financial crisis if this valuable card is stolen. Here are the simple guidelines for getting cash from stolen credit card numbers to overcome the situation. Cash transactions are possible without having a credit card. The credit card number, user's name, expiry date, and CVV code are all required. The information can assist the cardholder in continuing online transactions or other activities to secure the card if a card is stolen. So, as a credit card holder, just go through this article to avoid any unpleasant card-related incidents and protect your financial statement. Here I'll show the ways, necessary steps, and tips to get cash from a stolen credit card. 5 possible ways to get cash from stolen credit card numbers instead of carrying cash. People now rely heavily on plastic, such as credit or debit cards. A credit card is much more favorable, but it can be a massive loss for the user when it becomes stolen. However, there is no need to panic. Here are some alternatives that help to get money from stolen credit cards. Way 1. By informing bank after knowing that the credit card has been stolen, one should inform the card issuer authority and follow their instructions. In this case, the account should block by changing the PIN. Then no one else will be able to transact from the card. As a result, there is no possibility of financial loss. Besides, the institutions from which transactions are made by card should inform. Way 2. With the card information and CVV code, the transaction can be efficiently completed with the credit card information such as card number, validity period, and CVV code, and the transaction can be easily continued. In that case, it is not necessary to have the card physically. In fact, without this information, credit card transactions are not possible. So even if the card is lost, it is possible to get cash by card's info. But the wise decision is to block the credit card when lost. Way 3. Changing PIN. The credit can be secured by changing the PIN when the card is stolen. The procedure is a little complex. This step can be taken by contacting the card issuing institution. That's why the user has to go through the verification process. After a successful verification, the PIN becomes changed and the cash will be available. However, 2-factor authentication should be enabled while changing the PIN to ensure future protection. Way 4. Blocking transaction. A possible way to reduce credit loss and get cash is to block all the transactions. The payment with the institutions, individuals, or organizations through that card must be temporarily halted. Then no one else will get a chance to purchase or pay through your credit. As a result, even if the card is stolen, the cash remains preserved. Way 5. Replacing credit to new card. An effective way to get back credit from a stolen card is to apply for a new card for continuing transactions as soon as possible. In that case, the transaction can be transferred to the new card by blocking the previous card completely and informing the bank authorities. As a result, stolen credit card funds are safe. When a card is lost, transaction fraud is widespread. The most effective course of action is to block the card and obtain a new one to complete the transaction. Things should be done after stolen credit card numbers today. Credit or debit cards are used instead of money. It is convenient to use and carry, but they are risky as well. Statistics 3 show that the number of financial dropouts due to credit card fraud increased by 44.7% in 2019. Here's a discussion about how to get this card back in case it is lost or stolen, or what to do when the card becomes hacked. To do, report immediately. Contact immediately to a financial institution after confirming that credit card information has been stolen or hacked. Generally, both credit card companies and banks have security measures to prevent fraudulent transactions. However, it is better to contact them without waiting for news from those organizations. The PIN needs to change with the help of the authorities. And after getting the new card, one should update the account with the companies to transact automatically monthly through a credit card. Taking legal steps. After finding out that the credit card number has been stolen, the victim must seek the help of law enforcement. GD or FIR has to be done on their advice. There are already well-established laws regarding credit card security. Besides, stealing credit card numbers is one of the major cyber crimes. So taking legal steps, in this case, is relatively easy and effective. Proving identity, there may have to be several steps taken for the verification process to identify the actual user of the credit card and reduce the amount of financial loss. The financial institution may ask for card validity, revenue payment information, interest rate, transaction details, personal identity, etc. At this stage, a user should provide an appropriate response and always maintain vigilance. To prove that they are the original credit card users, they must first prove that they are themselves. Freezing credits. Freezing credit refers to the temporary suspension of a transaction, such as the card will not be used for purchasing, adding new charges, or transferring a balance. Users can take such steps if they have questions about credit card security. So when anybody becomes sure that the card number has been stolen, contact the card issuer immediately and take steps to freeze the credit. By doing this, the amount of financial loss may be reduced. Changing payment policies. With the insecurity of the credit card number, the user can change the payment system. In this context, Maros Briedis, Chief Technology Officer of NordVPN, recommends too that any suspicious activity be monitored by reviewing the credit card every month. He pointed out a vital approach to payment policy. Opening a separate bank account with a small balance and payment can be made with the attached card. As a result, there is no possibility of a significant loss even if the card becomes stolen. Moreover, banks that provide temporary virtual credit cards can use them to make payments during online shopping. Feel safe in it. 7 tips for securing credit card numbers from fraud or hacker. Credit or debit cards are now a primary source of financial support for consumers. A significant portion of financial transactions in the world is done through these. But with a bit of carelessness, this may cause a substantial loss. So, I have listed 7 pro tips to secure and protect credit card numbers from fraud. Tip 1. Check and recheck for unauthorized appearance. To avoid credit card risks, a customer should give utmost importance to the security of their card and PIN. Do not give the card's credit limit, expiry date, and other security-sensitive information, including CVV, to untrusted persons. Do not write the PIN on the card or anywhere else that is easily found. Now people are paying by card swipe while making direct purchases. In that case, checking is a must for anyone. Otherwise, the PIN may leak at any time. Tip 2. Be aware of any suspicious activity. Another important suggestion is to review the monthly statement. Also, be aware of the ratings given by the financial institution in this regard. They will investigate any notification regarding account security concerns as soon as possible. When anything unfavorable occurs, the bank authorities will be notified immediately. Another option is to open a separate bank account with a small amount of money and link it to the credit card. Significant damage can be avoided by doing so. Tip 3. Do not enter into suddenly found links. Fraudsters often send social media links or text messages with cautionary advertisements or tempting offers. By accessing these links, hackers can gain access to your personal information. Be aware of this. Lately, social media has been adding links to various tempting ads, and viewers are being persuaded to click on them. However, behind such sensational advertisement links may be hidden serious hacker groups who are trying to steal your personal information under the guise of various offers. So, be careful. Think before entering any link. Tip 4. Avoid payment with card at unknown websites. While shopping online, it is better not to pay with a card at any anonymous place other than a trusted site. Sometimes a fake person may request personal information, such as NID number, credit card number, expiry date, and CVV code, card verification value, through phone or email by offering new services. But no organization has the rule to ask for this personal information from customers. So, do not give the information to someone. Tip 5. Never share your card to anyone. Never lend or show a credit card picture to anyone, even over the phone. The FTC has already warned about that. This can lead to card theft. Dishonest people can try to achieve their interests. By publishing a picture of the card online, it can get scanned and used by someone else. Even nowadays, various YouTube channels and websites, dark web, sell these stolen credit card information and numbers. So to keep the credit card secure, its data cannot be leaked online or to anyone else. Tip 6. Do not trust any device. Do not keep card information on the computer without making it secure and virus-free. Remember, all browsers and websites have to be secured for use. The old story is that personal data gets stolen from a computer or browser. Refrain from collecting information on the device's credit cards or bank accounts. Sometimes there is no other way that ensures the device's security. Aside from that, several browsers have already been accused of data theft. So, log out of the browser. Tip 7. Keep with the helpline number. Permanently save the credit card helpline number on mobile so that users can get immediate favor from the helpline as they are stolen. Credit card issuing companies can be the first to cooperate in case of such problems, including theft of credit card numbers. So a wise idea to keep them with a helpline. Anyone can contact the helpline anytime to ensure credit card security and take the necessary steps. Related questions. Can you get cash from the stolen credit card numbers? There are some ways to get cash from a stolen credit card number. And the process becomes more accessible with having the credit card information like username, card number, and CVV code. Also, the Card Issuer Authority can help to get back the credit by performing verification. Also, PIN change, credit transfer, etc. methods are introduced for the convenience of consumers. However, these tasks cannot be done alone. It is possible to get money from a stolen credit card with the help of the card issuing company. Can you withdraw money from my credit card without your card? Money withdrawal is possible from a credit card even without having the card. Credit cards are linked with bank accounts, and money can easily be withdrawn from a credit card through an ATM with the help of a PIN. However, without any card, transactions can be possible by providing all the information on the card. But this specific procedure is so expensive to complete. The person applies to the financial institution with all the credit card information. Then the money can then be withdrawn by paying the fixed cost. How do thieves or frauds steal credit card numbers? Frauds and hackers steal credit card numbers by catching personal information with the help of technology. Some well-known methods are asking for personal details with attractive offers through email or phone calls, stealing credit card numbers from booths through spyware, hacking cards by providing links with sensational information, etc. Many card numbers are being stolen with the help of card skimmers. The user can get the card skimmers trapped during online payment on various websites. Is there any possible way to protect yourself from online fraud? The only possible way to stay safe from online fraud is by taking some precautions. Since using credit cards has become very necessary and we are used to taking advantage of them, some safety measures must be followed to avoid dangers. Firstly, the device should always be kept updated and virus-free. Verify before sharing personal information with anyone via email or phone call. While paying for online shopping, people should make sure that the website is trusted. Use strong passwords and never write down or save on the device. It is convenient to hide the card and PIN when withdrawing money from the ATM. By following these tricks, the protection from online fraud can rise. Can you get cash by having the credit card number and the CVV? A credit card number is the most prominent information for an online transaction. Also, a CVV code is required to confirm the physical appearance of the card. This 3 to 4-digit code is used for security purposes, so a transaction is possible through a card number and CVV code apart from a credit card. Also, other information may be required to get credit card service, such as the cardholder's name, the card's expiration, etc. These pieces of information are enough to get credit card service. Final words. There is no denying the fact that credit card services have made our lives modern and straightforward. There may be complexities when a credit card is stolen, but getting cash from stolen credit card numbers is hassle-free if the above-mentioned things are applied. At this moment, our first task will be not to compromise safety measures, as well as being aware of all the issues related to using credit. Hopefully, this discussion will reduce unwanted losses due to stolen credit cards.